Tennis may be returning in Brisbane, but the media are asking the questions about other things. Nick Kyrgios, Novak Djokovic on Jannik Sinner Iga Swiatek's doping cases. That's right, and before we go anywhere, make sure you hit a like and subscribe to the channel. Let's get stuck into it. It is obviously that man. Controversy follows him everywhere. It's Nick Kyrgios, and he's been in a press conference in Brisbane, and he's been having some questions fired at him relating to obviously Jannik Sinner, Iga Swiatek, and he has come out and he has spoken. This is what he said. He said, I just think that it's been handled horrifically in our sport. 2 world number ones both getting done for doping is disgusting for our sport. It's a horrible look. The tennis integrity right now, and everybody knows it, but no one wants to speak about it. It's awful. It's actually awful. It's not okay. I know that people don't like when I just speak out about things and be honest about things. But for someone, a kid who grew up playing tennis, and I enjoyed the competition, enjoyed playing, I can get emotional. I can throw a racket, but that's nothing compared to cheating and taking performance-enhancing drugs. That's ridiculous in my opinion. I'm not going to shut up about it anyway. Your question is, do I think he failed 2 steroid drug tests, which factually happened? He did fail 2 doping tests at separate times as well. It wasn't one after the other. They were at different time frame. If you think that that's the way it got in his system, if that's how you think it happened, then if he didn't do anything wrong, why did they take his prize money and points away? And this is Nick Kyrgios. He is always outspoken, but this thing, he is not backing down. And obviously, Novak Djokovic arriving in Australia, they posed the same questions to him. And he is on, it seems, a bit of Nick Kyrgios' side here, because when he was asked about Jannik Sinner's case and about Kyrgios' statement on Jannik Sinner, this is what he said. He said, we live in a world where everyone has the right to express themselves, especially on social media. Nick has spoken a lot about the whole Jannik doping case, and he's right about the transparency and inconsistency of the protocols and comparisons between the various cases. We have seen many players in the past and also currently who have been suspended for not even having undergone anti-doping tests and for not having communicated their whereabouts, and some lower ranked players who have been waiting for their cases to be resolved for more than a year. I mean, that is very, very bad. And these players, obviously lower ranked players, this is their livelihood. I mean, he goes on to say, I don't question whether the prohibited substance was taken intentionally or not. I believe in clean sport. I believe that the player will do everything possible to play fair. I've known Jannik since he was very young, so he doesn't seem like the type of person who would do something like that. But I felt really frustrated, like most other players, to see that we were kept in the dark for 5 months after he received that news. It's not a good image for our sport. Oof. Novak Djokovic has had his say, and obviously this is doing the rounds on social media. And what do you think at home? Let me know in the comments section. Do you agree with Kyrgios? Do you agree with Novak Djokovic? Or are you on the side of Jannik Sinner? I mean, did Jannik Sinner have a say in all of this? Is there something going on behind the scenes where they're trying to cover everything up? We're not being shown enough stuff. Is this all a big conspiracy? Or is everything being done correctly in your mind? Well, Nick Kyrgios, as soon as Djokovic has spoken, of course, he comes out to say, the GOAT has spoken. Well, Nick Kyrgios, he's very complimentary of Novak Djokovic these days, and he is obviously going to be playing doubles with Novak Djokovic in Brisbane. That should be entertaining, and this is just adding a little bit more spice to their doubles. But that's just the quick news. Kyrgios and Djokovic in agreement, it would seem, on these doping rules and allegations and the news coming out. There needs to be more transparency. What are your thoughts? Tell me in that comment section below. I want to hear what you have to say. And If you want to join us for more of the news, more Brisbane action, make sure to hit that bell notification too. Make sure you're subscribed, and we'll see you on the next